2 balls, 1 strike. Kitsap, who got their first hit in the 3rd inning. They allowed 1 in the 3rd. It was that Priest 2-run home run that also plated Lambert back in the bottom of the 1st. It's a 2-1 lead. 4 hits for Victoria, just 1 for the Blue Jackets. This one's fouled back by Priest. And he'll drop this one into left field for a base hit. Jake Priest. At the first. Ben Polchuk, 4th in the order, left fielder, ground out back in his first at bat. Five for 23 this year, swing and a miss. The 208 average. Austin Gaboran on deck. 1 away. The 0-1 pitch to Polchuk. And coming in from center is Novak when he makes the catch. And
Austin Gaboran.
So after a grounded in the first, Polchuk, the single. The advanced Priest is second. And Austin Gabor, the center fielder, flew out in his first at-bat. It's a 2-1 lead, 1 away. Cats on top. Cats with 2 in the first. 1 run by the Blue Jackets in the 3rd. 6 hits for the HarbourCats this evening, just 1 for the Blue Jackets. Gabor against Colton Barnes here. The left-handed pitcher. Thought about it. Strike 1. And the Cats and the Blue Jackets, identical 10-16 records. Blue Jackets looking to snap a 6-game losing streak, and Victoria looking for 3 straight, and all of them they hope to be against Kitsap here at Royal Athletic Park. Sports Traders Diamond. The 0-1 pitch. Jack Vesey looking, goes back to second just in time. Is Priest sliding over. Jay Priest looking for his first stolen base of the year. Polchuk. No stolen bases either so far this year for the HarbourCats.
Okay, right there.
So Barnes delivers the 1-1 pitch to the board. Low and outside. 2-1 count. 1 away. Runners on first and second for the Cats. Looking to build on a 2-1 lead. Gabor, sophomore, Fresno State, from Campbell, California. Some of the fans not agreeing with that call. Calling a strike. Low and away. It was over the plate. 2-2 the count. Just 1 out. With Priest on second, Polchuk on first for the Cats. Barnes has allowed 2 runs, 6 hits. The runners will go. And will load the bases. And got away from VC. And now it's 2 out. There's runners on second and third. Wow, good. So Alex Degody flew out on his first attempt. The third baseman. Now with runners on second and third, the 2 out. 208 average this year, 52 at bats and 11 hits, 7 runs scored. He's been walked 9 times. 1 ball, 1 strike to go to Degody. Two 2-1 the score, bottom of the third here at Sports Traders Diamond. This one popped up. On the way is Beck, but the Scudder, the first baseman, will retire the side. 2-1 it remains after 3 innings. Up next, Darren Ping, Dane Summer, and Jack Vesey. The Kitsap BlueJackets top of the 4th return. You're watching HarbourCats baseball on Shaw TV. Sports Trader Diamond here at Royal Athletic Park. Marlon Martin's in for Jay Longpre. You can follow the HarbourCats on Twitter for live updates. Use the hashtag HarbourCats. You're watching Cats Ball on Shaw TV. To the top of the 4th, it's a 2-1 lead for the HarbourCats. Now at bat is Aaron Ping, the third baseman. .6'1", 198, University of San Fran. Pardon me, it's Dwayne Sommer. Fly out in the first for the designated hitter, number 44, Dane Sommer, 6'3", 200 from Fort Worth, Texas. Matt Blaze delivered the 0-2 pitch there and is fouled down in behind, so it remains 0-2. 6 hits this game for the Cats, 1 coming in the 3rd inning for the BlueJackets. A 2-1 lead. It was a 2-run home run for Jake Prees. That was back in the bottom of the 1st. The 0-2 pitch. He's got him. Run away. And we'll go around. Jack Vesey struck out the catcher, back in his first at bat. 10 San Jose State. First pitch fouled away. Fourth inning brought to you by Wilson's Transportation, with over 90 vehicles to rent, the official carrier of the HarbourCats, who hit the road for 3 straight against Klamath. This one grounded to third. And Gotti making a great throw over to Gretler. 2 away.
The shortstop, the KK batter, number 5, Colby Brown.
Colby Brown, the shortstop, grounded out in his first at bat. Two away. Nobody on here, top of the fourth. Low and away. We'll get you some West Coast League scores. We'll update you around the league with Sports Traders. Grounded to third. And Gotti. In time. Getting out of the way was Gretler. 3 up, 3 down for Matt Blaze, making short work of the side. It remains 2-1 Cats. You're watching HarbourCats baseball on Shaw TV.
Let's take down the third base side with Myra Lawrence for Myra's boxing minute.
Hi, Dan. I'm standing here with Sam from the Beer Burglars, who's here with his crew celebrating Wednesday night. The Beer Burglars, I understand, were softball champions, Sam?
That's correct, the division champions.
All right, and you play what position?
Shortstop.
Right, you play shortstop, pretty important position. Ever get a home run, Sam?
All the time.
I would imagine such an answer all the time. Now tell me, when you walk to the plate, do you have a routine? What do you do? I'd like to see it.
No.
Okay. No routine. Nothing, you don't ever call the shot to the left field or anything? Nothing special about your beat at all?
Not really.
Pretty ordinary guy. Hit a lot of home runs. When you round the bases and you come to home plate, can you show me how you celebrate? Do you look to the sky? Do you thank God? What do you do when you step on home plate? That looks pretty good. What do you guys say? You like that celebration? All right, how about we send Sam and his crew here on Wednesday night to Moxie's on the corner of the 8th Street. Sam, thanks for playing along.
All right, thank you, Myra. Leading off for your HarbourCats, the catcher, number 14, Nick Meyer.
Sure, they put that shot on the remote around.
The lanky left-handed pitcher from University Place, Washington. This one popped up. Justin Beck, the backup, 1 away. Jarvis, the shortstop, Scott Jarvis, had a single in the first. Griffin Anderchek is on deck, the designated hitter. Jarvis, batting 8th in the order for the HarbourCats. Cats with 6 hits, just 1 tonight for the BlueJackets. It's a 2-1 lead for the HarbourCats. The first pitch is a base hit to center field for Jarvis. He's got a pair of singles tonight, 2 for 2. And Griffin Anderchuk, designated hitter, single in his first at-bat. From Nanaimo, BC. Sophomore at Seattle University. He's 5'10", 185. The second baseman. Designated hitter tonight. He can play the positions. .263 average this year. 4 hits and 18 at-bats. Jarvis on first with 1 out. Here we are at the bottom of the 4th at Sports Traders Diamond, Royal Athletic Park. Barnes will look back at first, delivers the 1-0 pitch, and Anderchuk will take strike. Well, 1-1 the count. Around the league, Kelowna Falcons with a 5-0 lead on Klamath Falls. Kelowna at home tonight, bottom of the third. Trying to catch Jarvis, but he scampers back in time. 2 balls and 1 strike. Corvallis Knights on the road lead 3-1 in Medford against the Rogues. That's the top of the 4th. At home, Bellingham on their hot streak right now, 7 wins in a row, 8.5 games up. Top spot in the West here on both Kitsap and Victoria. They are tied up at 1 with Cowlitz visiting there. This one is popped up by Anderchuk to center, and Novak awaits it. 2 away.
The second baseman, number 25.
And back to the top of the batting order, Chase Lambert. He's 1 for 2 tonight. A single and a flyout. 5'11", 155 from California, Malibu in fact. The Bend Elks are up 6-0 on the road in Wenatchee, top of the second, and Walla Walla at home lead Yakima Valley Pippins 3-2. WCL scores from around the league. WCL scoreboard for sports traders. Spring into savings with D. Marini Bats at Sports Traders on Discovery Street. Fouled away, Chase Lambert, 3rd at bat tonight. A .333 average this season. .15 at bats now and 5 hits this season with 1 RBI. Freshman at Pepperdine, the 0-2 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 away, runner on first. Scott Jarvis. Victoria with a 2-1 lead, top of the 4th. Barnes, the 1-2 pitch to Lambert. Gets this one high to left, and Batista will retire to the side. Or bottom of the 4th. No scores in the inning for either club, and it remains 2-1 for Victoria. Top of the 5th when we come back, seeing Justin Beck, Alex Jr., and Kyle Novak. For live updates, go to Twitter and use the hashtag HarbourCats. You're watching HarbourCats Baseball on Shaw TV.
This is your Beacon Drive in a mascot race. We've got Edmund and Julia making their way over the first base side here. All right, here they are. On your marks. Get set. Go. The Beacon Drive-In mascot race brought to you by Beacon Drive-In, serving up smiles since 1958. Open all year round. Come on, everybody, you got it.
Chris is hoping and there was a scoreboard.
All right, guys.
Apologize for the scoreboard error. It has been fixed. So again, there was a scoreboard error, but it's now been fixed. And a diving catch by Dagati. Highlight reel stuff. This one coming off of Justin Beck. the second baseman, the leadoff hitter here for the top of the fifth. Back to Alex Jr. Play similar to that of Alex Jr.'s, but that was in the outfield. Now covered in that red dirt. What a play by DeGaudy. Alex Jr. strikeout and then walk came in for the only run, and this one held ground right to the first baseman, Michael Gretler. 2 away on 2 pitches for Matt Blaze.
Now batting the center fielder, number 1, Kyle Novak.
Here at the top of the fifth. So Kyle Novak took a base on the first on an error and has a single. And his second at bat. Low and away. Novak, 239 average this season for the Kitsap BlueJackets. 2 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll get to your trivia question here in the fifth. It's for the Alzheimer trivia question. Rising tide of dementia in BC, but there's hope if we act now. Learn more at alzheimerbc.org. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Kyle Novak. On June 27th, here's a trivia question. Matt Boyd, who pitched in the WCL with Corvallis, made his MLB debut. The throw, reaching for it, and he's got him. And that'll retire the inning. We just want to know which team did he make a start on the mound for? The answer for the Alzheimer's Society BC trivia question in the bottom when we come back as Blaze makes short work. Here at the top of the fifth, it remains 2-1 for Victoria over Kitsap. You're watching HarbourCats baseball on Shaw TV.
Michael Gretler.
Well, Michael Gretler, the first baseman, will lead off for the Cats here, bottom of the fifth. It's 2-1 HarbourCats. 1 ball to Gretler. Cloud at his first at bat, and again at his second. Another ball for Gretler. And he'll put this one to left. Polchuk running over Sirs Jarvis, but Polchuk will make the grab. 1 down. Oh, pardon me. Bautista.
And the right fielder from UCLA, number 41, Jake Brady.
Jake Breeze has a 2-run homer tonight. This one will bounce up off of VC. And they had a single at his second at bat. Priest with a 265 average this year. Here at the bottom of the fifth, a 2-1 Cats lead, 108. 2 balls, no strikes to Jake Priest. Fifth innings brought to you by Freedom 55. Freedom now, freedom tomorrow. Advice that works for you. They help. Put the hold up on the swing there. Did the back across the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. And he'll step into this one. Kyle Novak, but it's shortstop Brown calling for it. They'll make the grab, 2 out. Here at the bottom of the fifth. Ben Polchek. Now up.
Number 26, Ben Polchek.
Ground out at his first at bat, a single at his second. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Polchek a 240 average so far this season. We'll get to the answer in our Alzheimer trivia question. One bald Polchek. Polchek from Clayton, California. Sophomore at Cal Poly. We wanted to know Matt Boyd, who made his MLB debut, pitched in the WCL with Corvallis. Wanted to know what team did he make a start on the mound for? Two balls and 1 strike, 2 out, no runners on. Here at the bottom of the fifth, HarbourCats with that 2-1 lead, scoring on a 2-run homer by Priest in the first. And he got him swinging. 2-2 the count to Polchek. Late swing, fouled away. The end of the bat. Well, Matt Boyd pitched for Corvallis in the WCL and for Oregon State in the Pac-12. His major league debut was against the Texas Rangers on June 27th. It was for the Toronto Blue Jays. It was against Texas. Did it for the Jays. 6 2/3 innings, 7 strikeouts, but he lost 4-0. The Alzheimer's Society of BC Trivia returns on July 16th when Bellingham is in here, Victoria, to play the HarbourCats. If Bellingham and Victoria both win tonight, Victoria will take second spot in the West. They've reached the midway point of the season. Thanks to Kevin, the intern tonight, is bailing me out. Three and 2 pitch to the second baseman, just above the feet, and that will retire the fifth inning. No runs scored. It remains 2-1 for Victoria over Kitsap. Jake Scudder, Brett Bautista, Aaron Ping. In the batting order when we come back. You're watching HarbourCats baseball on Shaw TV.
Tuesday, July 14th. Tickets to that. Congratulations. How have you enjoyed the game so far? It's amazing. I agree. Thank you, Devin. Enjoy the rest of the game. Congratulations to Judy Holmes. She was gift certificates to Western Speedway, our partner in the West Shore. Get the back guys in the info on the main show.
Nobody, hey, nobody on. Okay. Like 2 out, maybe. Go ahead, come on. 1-1. One time. I'll give you a hippo to sneak. Right here, smoke barbecue.
Okay.
Right here, smoky BBQ, baby. They're good.
Leading off for the Blue Jackets, the first baseman, number 26, Jake Gunner.
Come on, Gunner! Yeah! We love it! Get it out there, boys! Go, Jay!
Attends Kansas State University. He's a sophomore there. And watches a strike. Sixth inning brought to you by Alex Burns and Associates. Island investing made easy at victoriarealestate.com. The 2-1 pitch. Believe in the count. 2-1 was the final last night for Victoria. It's 2-1 right now at the top of the sixth. Victoria looking to make it 3-0 this one. Maybe off the hands or maybe not off his foot when it rolled to first. Remains 2-2. On deck is Brett Bautista for the Blue Jackets. Matt Blaze, 2-2 pitch inside. Thought that was, well, my apologies. I guess that must have been was 3-2, but must have may have got a piece of it. It was on the inside, so when he got hit by that pitch, he'll take the base. Brett Bautista, the left fielder. Now for Kitsap. Ground out at his second at bat, single in his first. 1 RBI. Oh, 0-1 now to count to Bautista. We'll take another we'll get another update of the WCL scoreboard for sports traders in a moment. Here it's 2-1 Victoria, none out, top of the sixth. Up to bat for Kitsap is left fielder Brett Bautista from San Jose State, 10th school San Jose State. And this one, right to first. The play to second, they'll turn it back and it's off the mitt, but the play to first was late on a good attempt from Chase Lambert to get it back to Gretler. One down.
Got time for a batter change?
And on first is Bautista. Scudder forced out. Aaron Payne, the third baseman, now up to bat for the Kitsap Blue Jackets. From San Diego, the freshman at the University of San Francisco in 8 games, 4 RBIs, a .393 average for Payne, who's 0-2 so far tonight. .271 average this season, 57 at-bats coming into tonight. 1 ball, no strikes. And a 2-1 lead here, though, for the HarbourCats. 2 runs coming back in the first on a 2-run shot by Jake Priest. And Greg Merritt, head coach, making his way out to the mound. We'll speak with Matt Blaze. We'll get you those out-of-town scores. Blaze, by the way, over 5 innings pitched, 1 run allowed, 1 hit allowed. A solid outing, looking for his first win this season. He's 0-2 with a 4.32 ERA. Kelowna Falcons now at home are now have built on that 5-0 lead, up 8-0 at bottom of the 5th. We'll take a look at the scores from around the league for Sports Traders. Spring into savings at Sports Traders on Discovery Street. Corvallis Knights leads 7-1 in Medford. Bellingham leads at home 2-1 to the Cowlitz Black Bears, top of the 4th. Bend is up 6-1 in Wenatchee, and Walla Walla leads 4-2 the visiting Yakima Valley Pippins, top of the 4th. And the pitch is high inside, and it is Bautista scampering over to second for a stolen base. As Aaron Ping, the third baseman, was crowding the plate. Pitch was the inside. Got off on Meyer. Two balls, no strikes. One out, top of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Bautista gets back to the bag on second. 7 hits, 7-1 the hits in favor of the HarbourCats. 3 errors for Victoria, none for Kitsap. Victoria 2 hits in the 1st, 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, adding 1 more in the 4th. But no runs scored since the 1st for the HarbourCats. The 2-1 pitch with 1 away and leaving the count. Aaron Ping, the third baseman for the Kitsap BlueJackets, batting .271 this year from San Diego, California. A runner on second. Brett Bautista. The pitch to Ping. We'll have to wait. As Blaze steps off and keep his eye on Bautista. He got him. 2 down. Second strikeout tonight to Aaron Ping. The designated hitter now to bat for the Kitsap BlueJackets, Dane Summer. We may see a pitching change. There's Greg Merritt again now coming out to have another word with Matt Blaze, and he's had a great outing. Only 1 run allowed, 1 hit for Matt Blaze. In 6 2/3 innings pitched for Matt Blaze.
Now pitching for your HarbourCats, number 34, Henry Omana.
Henry Omana comes in for the Victoria HarbourCats, as Omana is 0-1 so far this year with a 4.09 ERA. 3 games played, 1 game started, 5 runs allowed, 9 hits on 11 innings pitched for Henry Omana. 11 strikeouts. The right-handed pitcher. He's 6'4", 225. From Walnut, California. He's a senior at Cal State Fullerton in 7 appearances and 11.81 ERA and 5.1 innings pitched. He allowed 9 hits at Cal State, 6 strikeouts in those 7 appearances. No wins, no loss record though for Omana there. Here again, looking for his first win. He is 0-1 with that 4.09 ERA. Big-bodied, right-handed pitcher. Bats right, throws right. The score 2-1 for Victoria. Top of the 6th with 2 away. Matt Blaze looking for his first win. He is replaced by Omana. The 6 2 third inning pitched, allowing 1 run and 1 hit. 6th inning brought to you by Alex Burns and Associates and Island Investing made easy at victoriarealestate.com. So Dane Summer, a flyout, his first at bat, and then was struck out by Blaze, designated hitter. Batting 167 this year. 0-2 for the evening. And a runner on second is Bautista, 2 away. This one's fouled back.
Henry had come out of the starting rotation. What was his previous outing for the HarbourCats?
Just a reminder, fans, you can get to the front of the line now by going to purchase tickets online for the 2015 season. Includes next weekend games, the final fireworks game slated for August 3rd, and a special promo days that they're announcing soon, like the baseball card giveaway. This one underneath the glove of Omana to second, and they'll retire the inning. No more runs scored, not since the 3rd for the Kitsap BlueJackets. Victoria 2 runs in the first, have a 2-1 lead, bottom of the 6th. When we return, you're watching HarbourCats baseball on Shaw TV.
And they've all drawn cards. They can have both their cards above their head. The HarbourCats are going on a weekend road trip here, so we have got the song Working for the Weekend. Is Working for the Weekend by A. Chilliwack. You guys can hold your cards up, by the way. You can hold them up so everybody can read them. All right. Is it A. Chilliwack, B. Platinum Blonde, or C. Loverboy? C it is. Congratulations, young lady. You are our winner. What's your name? Kelsey. You have won a $50 party pass from HarbourCats.
Couldn't find them even though they have these huge cards. People weren't holding them up.
Leading off for the HarbourCats, center fielder number 10, Austin Gabor.
Austin Gabor will lead off the bottom of the 6th for the Victoria HarbourCats with a 2-1 lead over the Kitsap BlueJackets. The Cats with a pair of wins over the BlueJackets, looking for the sweep. Both with 10 and 16 records. Victoria looking for the 3rd win in a row. The Kitsap BlueJackets looking to snap a 6-game slide. Starting pitcher Colton Barnes on the mound here for the 6th inning. Austin Gabor, a flyout, also a strikeout so far tonight for the HarbourCats. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Austin Gabor, 5'9", 185 from Fresno State, from Campbell, California. Attends school at Fresno State. And this one's fouled away and caught by a teammate. Draws a reaction of the fans. Taking care of the bullpen, yes. Gabor, flyout, strikeout. And Gabor batting .217 this year. 13 hits at 58 at bats. 3-0 the count. Gabor, 3-1 now. Uncalled strike. It's 5'9", 185. A .339 average as a sophomore at Fresno State. Strike 2. He thought about it. No runners on here. The top of the bottom of the 6th. 7-1 hits in favor of the Cats. A 2-1 lead in Victoria. Looking to build on that here at the bottom of the 6th. With center fielder Austin Gabor, full count. Barnes delivers, grounded away, or fouled away, pardon me. Sixth inning brought to you by Alex Burns and Associates. Cats going on the road after this for 3 straight against the Gems at Klamath Falls. Then off to Medford for 3-3, and then back home for a 3-game set against the Bulls inside. They'll take the base. Alex Degotti, third baseman, now up before the Victoria HarbourCats. Flew at his first at bat, then again at the second. Alex Degotti. 188 average at Long Beach State was his sophomore in 34 games, 7 ribbies, 4 runs scored. Last year with the Cats in 49 games, a 296 average. Degotti, a 204 average this year so far, 52 at bats for the HarbourCats out of Miami, Florida. And BC catcher will go for a slow walk over to Colton Barnes. Barnes has allowed 7 hits and 2 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 lead for Victoria. Three errors for Victoria, none for Kitsap. Well, after the meeting on the mound, Degotti 0-2 tonight. Runner on first. Gabor. Shows bunt. And we'll take the called strike. Both these clubs 8.5 games back in Bellingham. Victoria looking for the win tonight. Looking to take sole possession of second in the West before they head out on 6 straight out on the road. And we'll have to come home and face the team they're trying to catch. The Bellingham Bulls, who are red hot right now with a 7-game win streak. Colton Barnes, the left-handed pitcher. .6'3", 165. Showing bunt again, and we'll take strike 2. Yeah, Gabor Gabor is out on first. But no outs here, bottom of the 6th. 0-2 pitch to Degotti. They'll check on Gabor.
Just kick it.
2-1 score. Victoria leading Kitsap, bottom of the 6th. The 0-2 pitch. They're looking for Gabor. It's Gabor out on first. Looking to steal. He has 2 stolen bases so far this season in 58 appearances. Alex Degatti showing bunt, miss, but not a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The shortstop. Step back up to the plate. 2-2 the count to the goatee. Now out, runner on first, and Barnes misses first, and Gabor will take second as Barnes showed like he was going to pitch and quit. Decided to fake out and throw it to first, but it was low and underneath the glove of Jake Scudder, and allowed Gabor to take second, committing their first error of the ball game. So with a 2-2 count, nobody out. Gabor, the center fielder, is on second. And Degatti. 2-2 count against him. Showing bunt. Bounce one forward. And will he beat the runner? He does, as it's overthrown by Barnes. And coming in to score is Gabor. Degatti made it past second, heading to third. Ball stuck down in the bullpen area for the HarbourCats, so he'll retreat back to third. But he gets an RBI on a bunt. Ball overthrown though by the pitcher, Colton Barnes, who had already committed 1 error, but allowed that second base steal by Gabor, who's now come home and given the Victoria HarbourCats a 3-1 lead and a runner in scoring position with no outs. Oh, he's told to go back now. The call on the field is to go back to second. So a double on the bounce for Degatti. And perhaps, yeah, the ball may have been interfered with down at the play. The fan getting involved. So he does get 2 bases. Since the ball wasn't, since he wasn't at first, the ball left play is allowed first and second. And so it makes it a 3-1 game for Victoria here at the bottom of the 6th on an error, second one in a row by Colton Barnes. And that'll be it for him tonight, allowing 7 hits and 3 runs and 2 errors for Colton Barnes. 6 innings pitched. And so got a right-handed pitcher now on the mound for the Kitsap BlueJackets. Another tall pitcher. Looks to be Tyler Gardner. for Kitsap. Gardner was here, 1-1, win-loss record, a 2.31 ERA, 11 and 2/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 4 runs and 14 hits in 7 games.
Appreciate that.
Next up to bat is Nick Meyer. Ground out and a fly out. The catcher for the Victoria HarbourCats. A 3-1 lead for Victoria. 2 runs in the first on a 2-run shot by Jake Breeze. And a double on a bunt by Alex DeGotti, bringing in Austin Gabor. An error by the pitcher. Second in a row, Colton Barnes. And he's being relieved now. Colton Barnes allowing the 3 runs, 7 hits, and over 6 innings pitched. 3-1 Victoria leads, no outs. 6'5", Tyler Gardner, 185 from Lacey, Washington. Attending school at Olympic College. Runner on second is DeGotti after that bunt that produced the error. 3-1 lead, no outs. Nick Meyer, the catcher for the Cats, up to bat. Showing bunt, hits the outside. And also Jake Scudder coming over because that bunt by DeGotti bounced to the left and maybe about 15-20 feet ahead of him. Bunted it perfectly, making Barnes come over and throw from down to the ground, and he missed the target first. 1-0 pitch to Meyer. And he'll drive this one, but coming over is Brown with a diving play on the grounder. And the inning. And that's it for Nick Meyer. After a great play by Brown to come flying over, Colby Brown sacrificing the body to make that play along the ground at shortstop and throw to first. Scott Jarvis, shortstop. Tonight so far for Jarvis, he's 2-2. Jarvis this season at .333 average. 3 runs, 8 hits at 28 at-bats. And the catcher Jack Vesey now strutting up, talking to Ty Gardner. The red-handed pitcher. DeGotti at third base. Got it that side on. No 1 ball, no strikes. To Scott Jarvis. 2-0 now the count. Gardner. The 2-0 pitch. And that's 3-0 the count. Eight strikeouts for Gardner in 7 games and 11 2/3 innings pitched, and they'll walk Jarvis. This is 3rd walk for Gardner this season. Griffin Anderchuk, second baseman. Runners on the corner. Anderchuk is 1 and 2 tonight. .250 average so far this season for the HarbourCats. Gets a cheer. Fans familiar with him, rooting for the Island boy. Out of Nanaimo, attending Seattle University. He's a sophomore there, and he'll swing at the first pitch, and it will drop into the right field. Will he hold up? But runners will score for Victoria as Dagati comes home. And making his way from first to third is Jarvis. And it's 4-1 for Victoria. On a single by Anderchuk. Deep to right field. So Dagati comes home. And Jarvis is on third. 2 runs in the first, now 2 runs here in the 6th for Victoria on 8 hits. They lead the Kitsap BlueJackets 4-1. Second baseman Chase Lambert. One ball, no strikes. Lambert 1 for 3 tonight with 1 run scored, a .313 average this season for the Victoria HarbourCats. The leadoff hitter at the start of the night. So we're at the top of the batting order. Drives this one to second. Will throw it to first in time. And that will retire the inning. The HarbourCats had 2 in the 6th and take a 4-1 lead as Jack Vesey, Colby Brown, and Justin Beck the batting order when we come back. You can follow live updates on Twitter, #HarbourCats. You're watching HarbourCats Baseball on Shaw TV.
Longer break. Next time.
Place all divot. Yeah, there we go.
Good. Dude.
You're watching HarbourCats Baseball on Shaw TV. We're at the top of the 7th. Victoria leading 4-1 against the Kitsap BlueJackets. Now batting is catcher Jack Vesey. And he'll ground this one to Colby Brown. Pardon me. Scott Jarvis to make the play to Gretler. And one down. Colby Brown. Twice ground out so far tonight. The 0-2 for Brown. A 114 average so far this year for the shortstop out of Albuquerque. Strike thrown by Henry Omana, the 6'4" pitcher. 225. The 0-1 pitch. This one fouled away. 4-1 lead. Victoria with a 2-run shot in the first. Added 2 more in the 6th. 4-1 lead. Kitsap with their hit in the single run scored in the 3rd. 3 errors for Victoria to 2 that of Kitsap. 0-2 pitch, south side. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Colby Brown. miss. He's got him. Omana with the strikeout. We had 11 coming into tonight. 11 innings pitched. Second baseman Justin Beck, strikeout and a flyout. 151 average this season for the Blue Jackets. Ball one. Justin Beck from Upland, California. He's 6 foot 180. At San Jose State University this year in 21 games, a 150 average. Was walked 5 times, 1 run scored, 1 RBI. And now 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here at the top of the 7th, brought to you by Wilson Transportation, locally owned and operated since 1962 with over 90 vehicles to rent. 1-1 pitch, driven to Gretler, and he'll flip it to the pitcher Omana, and retire the side. 4-1, Victoria leads, bottom of the 7th, and we'll see HarbourCats looking to build on their 4-1 score. You're watching HarbourCats baseball on Shaw TV. So this here.
Runs.
Bottom of the 7th, with Victoria leading 4-1 over the visiting Kitsap Blue Jackets, wrapping up a 3-game set. Victoria with a 10-0 and a 2-1 victory so far on a 2-game win streak, looking to hand the Blue Jackets their 7th loss in a row. Just coming into tonight, both teams with our 8.5 games back of Bellingham. Jake Priest, 1-1 pitch off his arm. He leaned in, fouled away. One out, 1 ball, 2 strikes for Priest. And he taken out by Alex Jr. In right field, 2 away.
Elevating left fielder, 26, Ben Polchuk.
Left fielder Ben Polchuk. Up for Victoria. Polchuk is 1 for 3 tonight. .231 average this season, and with Cal Poly, 105 average in 27 games.
I think I can dodge him if I'm swinging back.
6 strikeouts. He's from Clinton, California. 6'4", 195, Ben Polchuk. Looking to build on a 4-1 lead. Leaving the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. No runners on, 2 out. Bottom of the 7th. Victoria with 2 runs in the first, 2 runs scored in the 6th. 1 by Kitsap in the 3rd, and thus giving the HarbourCats a 3-run lead. Tyler Gardner delivers the 2-1 pitch, a grounder, and it got through Ping, who came over from third base, and it's a single for Polchuk. Polchuk now 2 for 4 this evening. Austin Gabor up to bat for the Victoria HarbourCats, the center fielder. Gabor 1 for 2 tonight. Struck out once, he's been walked once. .339 average with Fresno State, sophomore there. He's had 5 triples and 2 doubles. Going outside, ball 1. Polchuk on first. 2 away. Bottom of the 7th. With Victoria on top, 4-1. 9-1 are the hits in favor of the HarbourCats this evening. On the arm of Matt Blaze, who pitched 6 2/3 inning, allowing 1 run and 1 hit. Colton Barnes started for Kitsap, been relieved now by Tyler Gardner. Barnes with over 6 innings pitched for the BlueJackets. 4 runs allowed, 7 hits. Ball's inside, and the runner will go. The second is a bounce off of Jack Vesey. Couldn't get a handle on it. And Polchuk will take second on a wild pitch, and so the 2 away, 2-1 count to Gabor. Runner on second. What's on tap for the Cats? They'll be heading out for 3 straight against the Gems at Klamath Falls, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then right into 3 in a row at Medford. We're 12-13 so far this year against the road. This one's a drive. The base hit to center. Coming around is Polchuk, and he will score. The throw to second is late as Gabor is a double. They'll score a run. And a 5-1 lead for the Victoria HarbourCats. And Alex Dagodi now up for the Victoria HarbourCats. Dagodi 1 for 3 tonight. 10 hits for the HarbourCats, and they lead it 5-1. Bottom of the 7th. Dagodi, 188 average in 34 games. Long Beach State, where he's a sophomore. Last year with the HarbourCats, 34 RBIs in 49 games and a .296 average. Dagodi grounds one to left for a single. And Gabor is now on third. 11 hits for the Cats to just one of the Kitsap BlueJackets. And now up to bat is the back catcher, Nick Meyer. 0 for 3 tonight. 6 hits this season on 37 at-bats, and a discussion on the mound with Tyler Gardner and Jack Beasy, the catcher. The next home game for the Victoria HarbourCats. They'll be home for a 3-game set against the Bellingham Bells, which goes a week from tonight, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's the team they're trying to catch. The Bells, red hot right now, 7 wins in a row. What's on tap for the Cats? Brought to you by Tally Ho Sports Bar and Grill. Sports for him, dancing for her. Perfect Friday night. It's a 5-1 lead. Runners on the corner for the HarbourCats with 2 away. And Nick Meyer up to bat for the Victoria HarbourCats. As Polchuk came in to score on a Gabor double. And Agati with his single to left, advancing Gabor to third base. 5-1 lead, 2 away here at Sports Traders Diamond, Royal Athletic Park. I'm joined with Kevin, the intern. It's also noticed that there is no shadows tonight without the haze in Victoria.
Switch out the extra battery that I have.
The sun, an orange, dark red with all the forest fires. It's still a pretty strong contingent. Here over 1,000 each of the last couple games here in Victoria. That 10-0 and a 2-1 win. And the HarbourCats on a 2-game win streak. 7th innings brought to you by Wilson Transportation, locally owned and operated since 1962 with over 90 vehicles to rent. And another pitching change. As
I'm not sure when the battery's going to run out on this one, but if it clicks off or
Joe
anything happens like
Galindo.
that, I'll just switch out as fast as I can. Otherwise,
So in comes Joe Galindo
something will switch out.
for the Kitsap BlueJackets. Galindo is 1-2 win-loss record so far this season. 11 2/3 inning pitched in 8 games. 4 runs allowed and 8 hits with a 2.31 ERA for Joe Galindo.
Okay, we should be good for another.
So Galindo warming up. Again, 2 out. The Cats scoring 2 runs in the first on a 2-run homer by Jake Preece. They added 2 more in the 6th and 1 here in the 7th with 2 out. Runners on the corners. And Nick Meyer, the catcher, who ground out twice and a fly out, is at bat. A look around the league. Some scores. West WCL scores for Sports Traders. Corvallis Knights lead 9-4 in Medford. Top of the 7th. Falcons now 9-1 lead on Klamath Falls. Bottom of the 8th. Tied up at 2 in Bellingham. Cowlitz visiting the Elks with a 7-3 lead against the Apple Sox in Wenatchee. And the Walla Walla Sweets have a 6-4 lead on the visiting Yakima Valley Pippins. More on Joe Galindo thanks to Kevin bailing us out again. A right-handed pitcher. 6'4". Tall pitchers they're using for Kitsap tonight. 6'6", 6'5", and now 6'4". He's got some weight behind him. 235. He's from El Paso. And the throw is missed at second. And coming in to score for Victoria is Austin Gabor. And it is 6-1 for Victoria. So Degati took off, and VC, his throw to Beck, went through him out to center field, and so Degati able to take second, and it allowed Gabor to run home and score a second run of this inning with 2 in the first, now 2 in the 6th, and 2 in the 7th. The runs for Victoria, and it's built up a 6-1 lead. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 away here now to Nick Meyer. Joe Galindo, 10 School, New Mexico Military Institute. He's a sophomore there. And the throw to first is in time. That'll retire the inning. So 2 runners stranded, but 3 hits and 2 runs scored for Victoria to take a 6-1 lead to the 8th. You're watching HarbourCats baseball on Shaw TV.
All right, Erica, can you name this song?
He was a batter, and then as a pitcher.
All right, well, apparently Erica doesn't know that, but you know what Erica is tonight is consolation prize night. So if you want to look up at the big screen, this is what you want. You are this just is from your husband. You're going to Hawaii. Happy birthday, Erica. We better get a kiss out of that. There we go. Congratulations. I promised I wasn't going to be nervous when I don't take that one around. Leading off for the BlueJackets, the regular number 9, Alex Jr.
Where's he at? Oh, you got caught up.
Now pitching for the HarbourCats is Nick Wojciak. Wojciak? Thanks, Kev. And this one's fouled down the third baseline. All right. Wojciak, 11 games this year, 14 innings pitched, 12 runs allowed. He's a 2.57 ERA for the Victoria HarbourCats. Here at the top of the 8th, Victoria with a 6-1 lead on the Kitsap BlueJackets. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nick Wojciak, he's out of Scottsdale, Arizona, where he pitched 4 innings, 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, 4 appearances. Three balls, 1 strike. And full count to Alex Jr. He's 1 run scored, 2 at-bats tonight. He's been walked once. 1 strikeout for Jr. and this one popped up high. Meyer looking to get under it, flipping the mask back, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Top of the 8th. 6-1 HarbourCats lead the Blue Jackets. And now up to bat is center fielder Kyle Novak. He's 1 for 3 tonight. This season, a .236 average. "17 strikeouts for BlueJackets. He's walked 8 batters. There's 14 innings pitched. Yet to pick up a win or a loss. BlueJackets delivers the 0-1 pitch high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 away here at the top of the 8th. Victoria with a 6-1 lead on 11 hits. Both teams with 3 errors apiece. The Kitsap Blue Jackets, 1 run scored in the 3rd. 1 hit tonight. Got him swinging. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kyle Novak. Is hit deep to right. Fair ball. He'll make his way to second. Novak looking to go to 3rd. The relay is in, not in time. A triple for Kyle Novak on a deep hit to right. Good relay attempt, but sliding in is Novak. And he's put himself in a running position here at Kitsap, in desperate need of some runs. Trailing by 5 here at the top of the 8th at Sports Trader Diamond. They're looking to snap a 6-game losing streak. Victoria looking for the 3rd in a row, all coming against Kitsap with 10-0, and also a 2-1 victory last night. Now up to bat for Kitsap is Jake Scudder. Tonight, he's been walked twice. He's 0 for 1. And BlueJackets puts one right down the middle. Strike 1. Just 1 away here at the top of the 8th. 8th inning brought to you by Freedom 55. Freedom today, freedom tomorrow, and advice that works for you. When 1 pitch is low, it'll even the count. You can follow along at Twitter for live updates at #HarbourCats. 2 hits now for the Kitsap Blue Jackets, scoring their only run back in the 3rd. 1-1 pitch, blown away. 2 balls, 1 strike to Jake Scudder. Runner on 3rd is Kyle Novak after a triple. This one low as well, and Nick Meyer able to get a handle on that. There's Novak threatening on 3rd. One away, 3-1. The pitch count to Jake Scudder, and he'll drive this one for a single, and a run will score. Novak will come home, and it is 6-2 now for the HarbourCats of the Kitsap Blue Jackets. RBI single for Jake Scudder. 1 away. Now at bat for Kitsap is left fielder Brett Batista. Batista 0 for 2 tonight with 1 RBI. A .333 average this season. .291 average at San Jose State University. 1 ball, no strikes. Batista. Scudder is on first. And Batista puts this one to right. Grease hesitated, then came forward, made the grab, overthrew, but Meyer was there. 2 away. Third baseman Aaron Ping now batting for the Kitsap BlueJackets. The Scudder still on first, and 2 out here in the top of the 8th, with 1 more run scored for Kitsap, now cutting the lead to 6-2 for Victoria. Dane Sumner on deck. Ping tonight over 3, 267 average this season. 2 strikeouts tonight for Ping. He's from San Diego, California. He's a freshman at the University of San Francisco with a 393 average there. And so Meyer will visit Wojciak on the mound. And we'll discuss things here at the top of the 8th. West Coast League Scores brought to you by Sports Traders, where you spring into savings at Sports Traders on Discovery Street. See if there's any finals around the league. Kelowna now 9-1 at home to Klamath Falls. That is a final. Cowlitz and Bellingham are tied up. The Bears are visiting the Bells tonight. Corvallis on the road has a 10-4 lead at Medford, bottom of the 7th. And the Bend Elks have a 7-3 road lead at Wenatchee. Walla Walla, 6-4 lead at home to the Yakima Valley Pippins. Now Greg Merritt and everybody else on the mound, save for the outfield. An infield discussion. And that's 2 quick discussions in a row. Well, the first one quick, and now is Wojciak. Is Merritt buying some time for the relief pitcher to come on in. And that'll be it for Wojciak. Started with Blaze, who pitched a solid 6 2/3 inning, allowing just 1 run, 1 hit. Omana came in, and Wojciak. And now for the HarbourCats, who lead at 6-2 here at the top of the 8th. We will see. Number 16, Sean Kennedy. Wojciak allowed 1 run on 2 hits. 1 earned run. A 6-2 lead, and Sean Kennedy's from San Dimas, California. Played junior in Georgetown College. And his stats for East LA College from last year: in 15 appearances, a 9-4 win-loss record, and a 1.98 ERA. Sean Kennedy this season so far with the Victoria HarbourCats in 9 games. He's got a 6.65 ERA, 17 runs allowed in 21 2/3 innings pitched, allowing 39 hits in that span. 1 win and 2 losses for Kennedy. He's 5'11", 180. A right-handed pitcher. Here in the top of the 8th for the Victoria HarbourCats.
Wedding anniversary to Heather and Ryan Brewery. Congratulations, here's your 24.
Here at the top of the 8th, 2 away, a 6-2 lead for the Victoria HarbourCats. Kitsap adding a run in the 3rd and 1 here in the 8th. Victoria with a 2-run home run by Jake Priest to kick things off. Back in the 1st, they've added 2 in the 6th and 2 in the 7th. 11 hits to 3 in favor of Victoria and lead at 6-2. 3 errors committed by both clubs. Up to bat is Aaron Ping. Swing and a miss for Ping. He's 0-3 tonight with a pair of strikeouts. Kennedy delivers the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. Scudder is on first on a single, an RBI single. And Bautista was up on a flyout. And now it's Aaron Ping. Way outside, looking to catch Scudder. Potentially taken off to second. Cheating off at first. Third baseman Aaron Ping. 1-2 count. 2 away, top of the 8th. Victoria leading by 4 runs. Fisted foul to the netting. Those WCL scores were brought to you by Sports Traders. Scudder on first, 1-2 count to Ping. And he's got him, it'll retire the side. Victoria allowing 1 run there in the 8th of a 6-2 lead, the bottom of the 8th. When we return, you're watching HarbourCats baseball on Shaw TV. We're at the bottom of the 8th. Victoria leading 6-2. And leading off for the HarbourCats is shortstop Scott Jarvis, who's 2 for 2 tonight. One ball, no strike to Jarvis, who's been walked once. .333 average this year as a freshman at UCLA. He is from San Jose, California. That ball in the feet. Jack Vesey. As Galindo. Now pitching for the for the BlueJackets. And watch a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count for Scott Jarvis. Swing and a miss, even the count at 2. (11-3) the hits in favor of the HarbourCats. And the leadoff hitter here in the 8th for the Cats, fouled the one away, Scott Jarvis. 6'2", 185. Anderchuk on deck, followed by Lambert and Gretler. And check swing. And they'll take first. Bounced away from Jack Vesey. And Jarvis is on base for the HarbourCats.
Now batting the designated hitter, 21, Griffin.
And we're at the bottom of the batting order now with the designated hitter, Griffin Andrechuk. He's 2 for 3 this evening with 1 RBI, 286 this season for the Seattle University prospect. Sophomore there. 305 average in 57 games. In college from Nanaimo, BC, gets out of the way of the pitch, and there goes the runner Jarvis to second. 6-2 lead, no outs here, bottom of the 8th. 8th inning brought to you by Freedom 55. Freedom today, freedom tomorrow. An advice that works for you. Cats with a 4-run lead. They're looking for a sweep of the Blue Jackets after a 10-0 and a 2-1 win. 2-1 coming last night. Andrechuk at bat. Runner on second. High for ball 2. So Jarvis advancing to second on that wild pitch. 2-0 the count to Andrechuk. No outs. Bottom of the 8th. They'll watch that strike. 2-1 the count to Andrechuk.
Take another.
2-1 pitch to right. It'll bounce in front of Junior. He'll make the throw. Cut off by the pitcher. And a single for Andrechuk. And Jarvis will stay on third.
Now batting the second baseman, number 25, Chase Lambert.
Back to the top of the batting order with second baseman Chase Lambert. He's 1 for 4 tonight. 1 run. A 294 average this season from Malibu, California. And a 174 average in 17 games played as a freshman at Pepperdine. He shows bunt. It is hit in the hip. And we'll take the base. We will load the bases for the Victoria HarbourCats. And this will cause a discussion on the mound. A 6-2 lead for Victoria. No outs here, bottom of the 8th. With the bases loaded. Michael Gretler now to bat for the Victoria HarbourCats. Gretler, he's 0 for 4 tonight. Looking for a little redemption out there. He can help score some runs for the Cats. A 171 average with Oregon State University for Gretler, who hails from Bonnie Lake.
Hey, what's up?
Gretler will watch the first pitch, the first strike. Victoria looking to build on this 6-2 lead with no outs and the bases loaded. And it's strike 2 as Galindo now up on the count. Going right at Gretler. 0-2 pitch. Gretler fouls this one away off the roof, and it'll bounce close to the road. So be careful where you park out there. Balls do go out in the field. This one's low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We learned quickly at some ballparks where to park and where not to park based on how many broken windshields there are. 6-2 lead for the Cats. Bottom of the 8th, and the 1-2 pitch, low and away, leaving the count to Gretler. The bases are loaded. Lambert's on first, Anderchuk on second, and Jarvis got to base on a wild pitch, is on third. And he gets hit by a pitch, the run will score and make that 7-2. As coming home for Victoria is Scott Jarvis. And back-to-back batters hit by pitches, Lambert and Gretler. Jake Priest, the right fielder, up for the HarbourCats. They lead it 7-2, and the bases are loaded here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Another discussion with the pitcher for the Kitsap BlueJackets, Joe Galindo. This season, 4 runs were allowed and 11 2/3 innings pitched. 8 strikeouts, 3 earned runs.
All right, fans, we're taking from CBC to turn on the disc cam. Look at the big screen.
We got another pitching change for the Blue Jackets. Joe Siegel, a sophomore at Redlands CC. He's 6'1", 205, a right-handed pitcher. Hails from Richfield, Washington. 6-2 lead, bases loaded, no outs. HarbourCats on top, 12 hits. And Scott Jarvis, the last scoring play for the HarbourCats. As Gretler was hit by that pitch. And Gretler advanced to first, Lambert advanced to second, and Anderchuk is on third. Joe Siegel to replace, come in relief of Joe Galindo. And up to bat for the Victoria HarbourCats is number 41, the right fielder, Jake Priest, who started things off with the Cats with a 2-run blast. Priest is 2 for 4. You get a piece of him there. Was that a foul? One ball, no strikes. Bases loaded. 1-0 pitch to Priest, and he'll drive this one ahead. It bobbles. The pitcher chooses first to take 1 out. The runner scores as Griffin Anderchuk comes home to make it 8-2 for the Victoria HarbourCats. That went off the end of the bat and just dribbled ahead. And so Siegel had to come running over, thought to go home, decided to turn and go to first to make the take the better odds on the out. But it's now 8-2 for the Cats. 2 runs scored here at the bottom of the 8th for Victoria. The bases, runners on second and third, and Polchak hit to third, the grounder, and he is safe at first, but I think they got the runner at, they got the out at third. But the throw to first was late. And so Gretler is out. And coming over is Lambert to third on a single by Polchak.
Starts up again.
The score is 8-2. And now there's discussion over at third with the third base umpire. He was tagged out at third, and then the throw, the first, was late for the second out. No, there could be arguing that there was an interference call. And now he's being thrown out of the game. He's gone, so the call remains, but not without a heated discussion. So it is 8-2. 2 away. Runners on the corner. Cats on top by 6 runs. Gabor will watch a strike. The first pitch delivered by Joe Siegel. Siegel with 8 innings pitched this season. 4 runs allowed. Swing and a miss. So 0-2 on Austin Gabor. 2 earned runs for Siegel. And those 8 innings pitched. 6 strikeouts. It's walk 4. Runners on the corner, 2 away. 0-2 the count to Gabor. Bottom of the 8th. An 8-2 lead for Victoria. High and wide. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Gabor. The 8th inning brought to you by Freedom 55. 1-2 pitch, runner goes. The throw, there will be no throw from Jack Vesey. And Polchak will take second base. Runners in scoring position for Victoria. 2 out, 2-2 the count now to Gabor. Bottom of the 8th. 12-3 the hits in favor of the Cats. They have the 8-2 lead. 3 runs apiece, both teams. Swing and a miss. And he'll leave 2 on and retire the inning. Victoria adds 2. Kitsap a single run. 8-2 for the Cats. Top of the 9th. When we return, you're watching HarbourCats baseball on Shaw TV.
Oh, God. Good luck, man. The team is curious over there.
7th and 8th. 8 runs on 12 hits. Kitsap, 1 run in the 3rd and in the 8th. It's 8-2 for Victoria. 12-3 runs in favor of the HarbourCats. We're at the top of the 9th, brought to you by the Alzheimer's Society of BC. And a deep hit to center by Dane Sumner. It's taken by Gabor. 1 away. Now Jack Vesey, the catcher, up to bat for the Kitsap BlueJackets, who need a big 9th in order if they want to snap their 6-game losing streak. Down by 6 and 1 away. Pitch to the outside against Vesey. 1-0. And ground ball to 3rd, to Gotti, to Gretler, 2 away. The Cats making short work here to begin the 9th inning. Luke Manuel on the mound for Victoria, getting the ball, the right-handed pitcher. He's 6'4", 188 from Delta, BC. A freshman in Northeast Oklahoma, A&M. Over 26 innings pitched, a 7.09 ERA, 16 strikeouts, and a 4-2 win-loss record. This ball is hit, and a dive by the second baseman off the glove of Lambert. Priest comes over, and that will keep Dane Sumner, or make that Jack Colby Brown now. Allow him to take a single. What almost was a spectacular catch, just off the fingers and into right field, as Chase Lambert tracking that one hard. 2 out, top of the 9th. He held up on his swing. Nick Meyer able to regroup as Justin Beck, the second baseman, 0-3 tonight. And Alex Jr. is on deck. Runner on first, 2 out. Swing and a miss. Even the count. Justin Beck attends school at San Jose State University. 150 average in 21 games, 6 strikeouts. Been walked 5 times. Beck tonight 0-3, 1 strikeout. And he will drive this one to the second baseman. And that'll do it. The game is over. The Victoria HarbourCats chipping away with multiple 2-run innings. Come out on top 8-2 with some solid pitching off the bat from Matt Blaze, who pitched 6 2/3 innings, only allowing 1 run and 1 hit. Victoria then through Omana, Wojciak, Sean Kennedy, and Luke Manuel. Able to sweep the Kitsap BlueJackets in the set, and that will head out on the road for 3 straight against the Gems at Klamath Falls. Victoria getting some solid hitting from Polchuk and Jake Priest, who both went 2 for 5 tonight. 1 run scored. Jake Priest with 3 RBIs to lead the way for Victoria. Jarvis was 2 for 3 tonight, and Andrew Chuck, the designated hitter, was 3 for 4. And so Kitsap drops their 7th in a row, and Victoria take 2nd spot in the West. Moving ahead of Kitsap, they had identical records coming in. Victoria now improving to 11-16. Kitsap falls to 10-17. 3 straight beginning Friday night at Klamath Falls against the Gems. Jay Longpree will be back for you. Follow along again on Twitter. You can follow along with live updates at #HarbourCats. And thanks again for tuning in tonight. Again, Victoria out-hitting Kitsap 12-4 as the bats come alive yet again. Victoria goes on to win by a score of 8-2 and sweep the Kitsap BlueJackets. I'm Marlon Martins, and you've been watching HarbourCats Baseball on Shaw TV. Well, and thanks again for
Right Beat Radio.